everyone, this is James from Teresa's Sound World Alternative Music blog, and I'm here just to tell you about a playlist that I've just uploaded to my brand new Teresa's Sound World YouTube channel. Now it's part 2 of a pair of playlists that are based on my recent review of a song called Light Years by the prog rock band The Drinking Club. Now, what I tend to do with my reviews these days is, if I mention any bands or artists, I do a companion playlist where I add a track of a band or artist and create a playlist from that. Now, seeing that I was reviewing a prog rock band like The Drinking Club, one playlist wasn't enough. I'd managed to get 2+ hours of playlist together, and I didn't think that was fair to have any of you trawling through 2 hours of playlist that I'd created. So I've divided it into 2 playlists. So this is part 2 of the pair. So to access this, you need to go to one of my social media platforms. So I've got my example here of Instagram that you can see there. And if you click on my link tree, then you can select the option of YouTube Review Companion Playlists. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've moved from my old Teresa's Sound World YouTube channel, just trying things in a slightly different format, and it's a very fledgling YouTube channel. So follow me please on the YouTube channel, and that makes bands and artists much more visible. So on the playlist itself, I've got my scrolling review of Light Years by The Drinking Club, and then I've got tracks and videos of the various bands and artists that I mentioned. So first up, I've got a track by the Boo Radleys, the indie band, and it's from their Giant Steps era, which was about 1993. That was sandwiched in between their more ethereal shoegazy era of the Everything's Alright Forever period, and the more chart-orientated Britpop of the Wake Up, which is the most well-known period of this band. Now with Giant Steps, there's a song on it called Wish I Was Skinny, so I've added this to the playlist. I just thought I could feel elements of that in some of the Drinking Club's parts of the song, and I just thought it would be an interesting one to add. This is a great track, and I actually owned it on cassette, so that's going back a long year, 30 odd years. Then from 1970, I've added Funny Ways by the prog rock band Gentle Giant, who I think sometimes are overlooked a bit. They are very influential, and I thought the Drinking Club had that feel that Gentle Giant sometimes have, of transgressing from what appears to be a song to more of a imaginative instrumental part. It's a great track. Have a listen if you're not familiar with Gentle Giant's material and see what you think. And then I've got my first of my Pink Floyd choices, and I chose Eclipse by Pink Floyd from Dark Side of the Moon, of course, and I thought that kind of grandeur of Eclipse was kind of in the DNA of Light Years, the track by The Drinking Club, and it really reminded me of that Dark Side of the Moon, Roger Waters dominated period of Pink Floyd. Then I've put in a live version from 1975 of Tangerine by Led Zeppelin. Now Led Zeppelin 3 and 4 are my kind of go-to albums by Led Zeppelin, and as a musician I find them the most influential. And there were elements of the track by The Drinking Club which had that kind of acoustic driven aspect of Led Zepp 3. So I've included a live version, but it's a bit more of an electric version, to be honest, but it's Led Zeppelin at their finest, so please check that out. And then I've added the music video of Nights of Sidonia by the space rock indie giants Muse, and the video's great. It has images of the band as holograms, and they're in this kind of Western post-apocalyptic sci-fi cowboy environment, and it really reminded me of the sort of Italian sci-fi movies that used to be on TV back in the day when I was a little kid, usually with Ernest Borgnine in them. I'm aware I'm digressing. Anyway, check out this track as well. It's fantastic. Muse are a band that I think have been unfairly compared to Radiohead. I think that they do their own thing and they have a massive prog influence. And then I've chosen my second Pink Floyd track. It's very rare that I have more than one track by a band or artist, but I just felt that listening to Light Years for the first time by the Drinking Club, I was thinking of the Animals era of Pink Floyd from that album. Now, it's an album that I've taken a long time to get into. It's taken me over 30 years, to be honest. It's only in recent years that I've come to appreciate it. I always liked the track Sheep, which I heard first on a collection of great dance songs by Pink Floyd, and that was a long time ago. So I've actually added that track as my choice. But to be honest, I'm more of a Piper at the Gates of Dawn, As Mother and Metal Pink Floyd fan. But I really do see the merits of the Animals era, and I could really feel it in the Drinking Club's music. Now, one thing that I thought as well with the Drinking Club is that they had an element of rock opera about them. And I immediately thought of The Who with their classic concept album, Tommy. So from that, I've added We're Not Going to Take It, and it's got this really nice little visual show in the video, so please check that out. And then I've added a track by Prog Rock Royalty, yes, from the Yes album, and then I finally ended things with the studio version of Light Years by the Drinking Club. Now please visit Instagram and Facebook of the Drinking Club and check them out for more content and songs. Now, just to say, finally, remember to support independent bands and artists by listening and sharing. Please listen to the Drinking Club. Please follow their social media. Please follow any of my offshoots like the YouTube channel. It really does help get bands more coverage, get to more ears, and that's exactly what we want. I've been James Shipsides for Teresa's Soundworld Alternative Music blog. Cheers for now.